Hello! Welcome back to Celebrity TV page, and remember, we are still on helping my struggling child to learn to read. Helping my struggling child to learn to read. This is the part 3 of that video. Now, we are still on what to do. How can you help this child to learn to read? Again, in our previous video, we talked about, doing vision tests, I am hearing tests, and then starting from what they know to the unknown and start working with the child properly. So now, today, we'll be talking about reading together with that child. Reading daily with that child. Reading together. Now, first of all, you have to make it fun. How can you make it fun? Before you start reading with this child of yours, remember, you are working on sound, so you're picking up so many things at the same time. And that sounds, if you don't know these phonics, you have to learn them so you can teach them. You have to learn that phonics so you can teach your children that phonics. That's the truth. It sounds funny, right? But it's the truth. You have to learn it so you can teach your children. So now, in order to make it fun, you have to start with a warm-up game. Get a Scrabble. Play word game with them. Play Scrabble with them. Play blending games with them. And blending game, I recommend blending game very well, because if you're working on any sound, let's assume you're working on the R sound, you look for blending games that has to do with R sound. If you're working on O sound, if you're working on B, you're working on E, you're working on R, you're working on you look for the sounds you look for a game called blending game. Blending game, blending sound game for these sounds. Your child will be playing this game. They are having fun to them, but they are also learning. Remember, learning has not taken place if the child cannot apply that thing to reality of life. So, if your child cannot apply that sound you have taught them into that blending game, it means they have not learned that sound. And again, in teaching that sound, you have to look for things, signs they can use to remember it. For example, you are teaching the ka sound. You can do ka, 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 ka. Or you are teaching the sound. You can do things like that. So you look for things that they can use to remember these things. You understand? So very, very vital and very, very important. So, but when learning these phonics, okay, you will also see those things. Again, make it fun. Make it fun. Don't make it boring. And do you know why I'm emphasizing on this? When I started teaching my child, I know sometimes I will, lose that patience and so on. But at the end of the day, we have achieved nothing. Until I learned this trick that you have to make it fun. Yes, you can play the I Spy game. I spy a word that sounds with the R sound. You see, they will want to look around to see. And if the child can get that thing, it means the child understood that sound. So make it fun and remember to read together daily. How can you read together daily? And bring out 30 minutes of your time. 15 to 30 minutes every day. Remember, Rome was never built in a day. No. And before a forest became a forest, it took grasses and small trees, little trees, before it became a forest. So you see that 30 minutes every day To be honest with you, in 1 month, you will see a great change. You will see a great difference. So you take turns in reading. During this your reading section with that your child, that 30 minutes reading section, take turns. You read a page, the child should read another page. And when reading, point the words so your child will see the connection between a spoken word and the printed word. So you point a word, and with this, you see that when you read a page, this child reads the next page. You are growing. If the child happens to read a page next time, when you continue doing this, after 1 month, the child will be able to read without help. Unlike when the child started. But remember, you just have to do this. You have to give in that time. And any book you both will be reading, make sure it is the child that chose the book. Remember, you teach the learner how they want to learn, and not how you, the teacher, want them to learn. Otherwise, you'll be wasting your time. So you teach them how they want to learn. So let them choose the book you both will be reading together. I hope you're able to pick up something from this video. And what will you be doing differently? And please, are you seeing my video for the first time? Take this hug! I love you so much. And please like, share, and comment. See you guys in my next video. Bye.